Hey guys, Randy here with the Gateway to Heroes podcast, and these are my reading recommendations for the week ending December 21st. Yes, I know I'm really late on this. I did get a big pull on Wednesday, but I've just been really busy this week with the upcoming holidays in just 4 days. So, I'm doing it now because I'm not going to be here for the next 2 weeks. I'll be on vacation. So, do a late one for you, and then in 2 weeks I'll have a really big one because I'll have 2 weeks of comics that I've got to pick up. Right. Want to give my shout out to Enos Nickens, who does his Big Nick's picks here every week on our podcast group page, as well as to Eddie Nuevas and his YouTube channel, Eddie from the Batcave. Thank you guys both very much. So let's get into it. I've read most of these. There's a couple I haven't read yet, but so up first by Boom Studios, In Bloom #1, written by Michael W. Conrad with art by John J. Pearson. By the way, you'll notice I have notes over here, so yes, I will be looking that way occasionally. I actually really liked this first issue. This has a Soylent Green type feel to it, along with also a bit of M. Night Shyamalan's The Happening as well. All I'm going to say is the plants seem to be doing that taking over thing like they did in The Happening, but it's much more of a collaborative effort with them and humanity. Got high hopes for where this book is going to go. Issue 1 just came out. Pick it up if you haven't. House of Slaughter #27 from Boom Studios. This is normally written by James Tynion IV, who also writes the Something is Killing the Children. But I noticed on this one, it's actually written by Sam Johns with art by Letizia Kalanichi. Again, if I ever get any of these names wrong, just hit me there and tell me how to pronounce them, right? Um, Got to be honest, I didn't finish reading this one. Uh, I haven't enjoyed this series as much as I had the original Something That's Killing the Children book, which is part of this whole same universe, I guess you could say. For me, this has always been kind of the weaker of the two. And I just found out as well, this book is ending at issue 30. So this is part 2 of the Azure storyline. I only got about halfway in it before I stopped reading it. Now that might have been because I was tired. I will probably go back and at least finish this issue and read the rest of the arc. I'm only concerned that this book is ending. Something That's Killing the Children hasn't had a new issue in quite a while, and there's been a big shakeup over at Boom Studios too, and there's rumors that we may not get these two books back with the restructure. So up next, Absolute Batman #3, written by Scott Snyder with art by Nick Dragotta. Gonna tell you, I didn't finish reading this book, and I'm going to be completely honest. This book is boring me. I'm going to at least finish the first 5 issues and complete the arc, but I'm enjoying Absolute Superman and Absolute Wonder Woman much better. This book's just boring me. So, yeah, probably going to buy the next two out of habit to finish the arc, and then we'll be done. Action Comics #1080, written by Mark Waid with art by Clayton Henry. This is part 11 of the Phantoms storyline. Really love what Mark Waid's been doing in this story. Also, we are up to, I think, book 11 as well of the Supergirl Universe End by Mariko Tamaki with art by Skylar Patridge. And that story even said is going to wrap up next issue in 1081. I have seen house ads for the new arc in issue 1083. So what I think is going to happen is 1081 will set up the double-sized ending for Phantoms in 1082 with the new arc in 1083. Great stuff coming out of Action Comics right now. Catwoman #71, written by Torun Gronbeck with art by Mariana Ignazi. I really like this storyline going on in Catwoman. I thought this book was ending at issue 69, and I'm so glad to be wrong and that it hasn't, because this is a really great story arc going on right now. All right. One of the books that I really love that you all aren't reading, which is breaking my heart, Jenny Sparks #5, written by Tom King with art by Jeff Spokes. This is the cardstock cover by Elizabeth Tork and Sabine Rich. So that's the cardstock. And again, DC gives you that standard cover as well on the inside. As you can see, there's Jenny Sparks in a bar with Superman, Batman. This is a great issue. This whole series has been fantastic, and it's breaking my heart that you guys aren't reading this because you're missing a really good series. This is issue 5 of 7, so at this point, I would say if your comic shop still has all five, go get them, or just wait for the trade paperback. But I mean, Jess Book's art in this is fantastic. Let me show you just one of these really great close-ups she does of Denny Sparks here. See, look at this. Fantastic art, and the story is phenomenal as well. Please just go pick this book up. Question: All Along the Watchtower #2. What another great series this is. This is written by Alex Seguro with art by Cian Torme. This is actually a cardstock cover by Lucio Perillo, and I got to tell you, I love that Lucio Perillo is now doing covers for DC Comics. I don't know if they already have, and I've just missed them. I know this is my first DC cover by them, but Lucio Perillo has been doing a lot of special covers on the Vampirilla series over at Dynamite. So I'm stoked to see them now doing some stuff for DC. And again, here is the regular um, cover for Question. This is a great book as well. Issue 2 just came out. If you're not reading this, go back to your comic shop and get issues 1 and 2. You won't be disappointed. As my friend Al Butler said, this has very much got a whole identity crisis feel about it. And I love where this is going. I will just tell you right now, one of the big bads we get in this is the Eradicator. There you go. Spoiler. All right. Wonder Woman #16 by Tom King with art by Bruno Redondo. This is the David Nakayama cardstock cover. And again, here is our regular cover on the inside of it. Now, I will tell you, this story features Detective Chimp and the Sovereign character much more than Wonder Woman. She's more of a back character in this issue itself. I'm not usually a fan of Detective Chimp, to be honest, but Tom King uses him brilliantly in this issue. I was pleasantly surprised. Okay, now the two that I haven't read, over from Titan Comics, Heat Seeker Combustion #1, written by Charles Adai with art by Ace Cantunato. Again, right there, if I get that wrong. I had to put a piece of paper on this because, yes, I did get the adult nude variant. Sorry, guys, I like naked women, all right? But what I do love about Heat Seeker series and the Gun Honey series are, yes, I will freely admit there is gratuitous nudity in it, but not gratuitous sex. Okay, there's a difference. But if you like the spy thrillers and like the femme fatales, like say Jennifer Garner's old Alias series, these are great books. They're kind of hard-boiled detective with female characters. So it's that whole kind of like 60s, 70s girl spy crime noir. These are really great series. I'm really enjoying these. And of course, as always, by my favorite new publisher, Distillery, Warm Fusion #1, written by Scott Hoffman with art by Alberto Panicelli. Haven't read this one yet, but one of the things I do love about Distillery is with their larger format, they can really delve into some of the art here. Wow, can't show you that page. Haven't read this yet. Almost went a little R-rated there on you. That is another thing about Distillery. Some of these books are mature titles, so make sure you pay attention to that. But Warm Fusion by Distillery, looking forward to this as well. So that is it. Again, I won't be here with Christmas week coming because I know that according to my comic shop, their books are coming in on Thursday, and then I go on vacation this Friday for a week, so I won't be here for New Year's as well. So that means when I come back, I will probably have 2 weeks of books waiting for me, so I'll have a bigger episode then, and I probably won't have read them all yet. But hope everyone has a great Christmas and a great New Year's, and I will see you guys in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye.